Greetings, I'm Rob Chapman.
And I'm Keith Merrow.
And we're on a voyage of discovery to help you realise your dreams of making the best 7-string guitar ever created by Chapman Guitars.
And actually, it would be the only guitar.
Keith, what are you doing? You're ruining this paradigm.
It's a paradox of pain and misery.
The story was completely sound until that point. It's the only Chapman Guitars 7-string in design, but we're very proud to be doing it. I'm especially proud to be using Keith Merrow and all of his wit, charm, sophistication, and technical prowess.
Of which I have none of.
I'm very fatigued because in England right now it's midnight, the witching hour. And what time is it for you and where are you?
It's only 4 p.m.
Hello, Dread. Yes, this is Chappers. Well, the voting was absolutely enormous.
I don't want to talk to your hair, dude.
We had literally thousands and thousands of votes. How many thousands, Keith, roughly?
As it stands right now, we have roughly 3,000 votes in favor of the T-type body. And, we have probably about 500 less votes on the S-type body. It's pretty close, but I would say, as of right now, the T-type is pretty much taking the cake.
So, a massive congratulations to all of you T-type warrior clans! That's how Keith was created. So, it's going to be a T-type 7-string.
We're going to have a T-type 7-string.
Now, it's time to vote on what, Keith?
Now we're going to switch over and we're going to vote on headstock shape.
Now, we've got 3 shapes here. These 3 shapes were hand-drawn by the wonderful Rabia Massad from the band Dorje. You may have heard of Dorje. It's my band. And we then sent them to a friend of ours called Svi Wheeler from sviart.com, who then took the designs and blueprinted them in this fashion here. 3 designs. Okay, from now on I'm going to be American, Keith's going to be English. Can anyone of you wonderful viewers tell that when I get really tired, I become a rambling idiot?
I can.
Shut up. You fucking bastard! That was pretty good.
That was New Yorkish.
That was very New Yorkish then. It wasn't even like a little bit New Yorkish, there was a lot of New York in that accent. So yeah, the first one is a P-style headstock. 4 one side, 3 the other. Are there any benefits to having 4 and 3?
There isn't any particular benefit. It's really...
It comes down to just cosmetics and whether or not it's going to be a nice fit for the style of guitar that's been chosen. Without injecting too much of my own personal opinion again, I would say that this particular shape headstock may not be the best fit for a T-type body.
I would have to 100% agree with you. And I would also say that my own personal favourite of these 3 shapes, and I will interject my own personal opinion here, as the managing director of Chapman Guitars. Hi, I'm Rob Chapman from Chapman Guitars. I would choose, vote, and aim for design number 2. Personally, you don't have to though.
I would have to agree with you, and the reason for that is it would be the most traditionally correct choice.
Yeah.
For the T-type body, and it's just a good fit, as far as the contours of the body shape go. So that would, when I vote, because I'm gonna vote, it's gonna be that shape.
What body style did you vote for?
I voted for the S-type.
Yeah,
and I lost. I was just as mad as all you other guys out there wanted the S-type.
Yeah.
I saw many comments that were like, if it's anything other than the S-type, I will not buy one.
I like the real sense of anguish at the pain and suffering of democracy, which I thought was awesome.
I feel it. Deep inside.
The thing about democracy is it gives you a voice, but it also takes it away. I like number 2 here because it also looks a little bit like if you bear with me, a little bit like a kind of poised to strike panther. Shape 3 is what I would call an I-type shape. Would you call it an I-type?
I do. And that one would work with a T-type body as well, because it's kind of somewhere in between style 1 and 2.
Yeah, I agree. I like it actually. I think it's got something going for it. It's got a little bit of the kind of Decepticon feel to it, which is kind of a cool thing. But yeah. Anyway, it's up to you guys really. It doesn't really matter what Keith and I think because we're only 2. And as you saw, we had roughly 6,000 votes on the body style. So this is interesting because once we've chosen the headstock, we're going to have a pretty good idea of what the guitar is going to look like, number 2. Voting starts right now, and don't be too hasty with your take your time to decide on the vote that you're sure you want to make. But don't be too late, because being too late would be bad. So that neuro-linguistic programming assault on your minds draws this video to an end. Just left to say, what's the next vote going to be for?
The next vote we do is going to be for 3 different variations of the T-type body, which was the clear winner. Alright, so go check out our forum. You can find the link right here. And that's where all the banter is going to be from all the butthurt S-type people, including myself, to express your extreme discomfort and how you're going to bring insurmountable devastation upon Chapman guitars based on the democratic vote for the T-type body.
I must say, because I think if I don't, there'll be some kind of revolution, or the government in England will be overthrown by the annoyance of the S-type brigade. Here's the thing, I would be an absolute idiot to ignore the thousands and thousands of S-type 7-string clad warriors who voted in their drones and then were bitterly destroyed by the prevailing and victorious T-type clan. S-type dudes, the likelihood is that I could, at some point if I chose, bring out an S-type 7 after the T-type 7. So don't worry too much. Vote on the headstocks, go to the forum, subscribe to me. If you haven't already subscribed to me, what are you doing? I'm just going to leave this right here for you. And while I leave that there for you to ponder upon your next action, which will be judged by those who judge, I'll leave Keith to sign out.
I'm Keith.
I'm Chappers. Take ye easy. Peace upon yourselves. Greetings.